He joined the gym because the mirrors were supposed to help him see progress. Every wall in Iron Pulse Fitness was lined with sleek, black-framed smart mirrors. They tracked reps, posture, heart rate. They corrected your form with soft, glowing lines and calm AI voices. They remembered your routines better than you did. At 5:42 a.m., the gym was almost empty. Just the low hum of treadmills, the faint smell of disinfectant, and one exhausted man trying to finish his last set before work. His name was Daniel Jake. He had been going there for 3 months, always before sunrise. Same locker, same bench press, same mirror across from him, glowing faintly with his stats in the corner. That morning, the mirror showed something wrong. Daniel lowered the bar, sat up, and wiped sweat from his eyes. His reflection stared back, but its expression didn't match his face. Daniel looked tired. The reflection looked terrified. Not subtle fear, not confusion, pure animal panic. Eyes stretched wide, jaw trembling, like someone watching a car about to hit them. Daniel blinked. The reflection didn't. He stood slowly, heart racing, assuming the mirror had frozen. Maybe the system lagged. Maybe the camera feed glitched. He waved his hand. The reflection kept staring past him. Not at him. Behind him. Daniel spun around. The gym was empty. When he turned back, the reflection had snapped to normal. Same tired face. Same sweat. Same blinking stats in the corner. He laughed it off. Faulty software. Sleep deprivation. Too much caffeine. He even joked to the receptionist about ghost mirrors. She told him the AI sometimes bugged after updates. But Daniel started avoiding that mirror. 3 days later, he saw it again. This time during squats. The reflection looked over his shoulder, shaking its head violently, mouthing something he couldn't hear. Its lips formed the same word again and again. Run. Daniel dropped the bar. The noise echoed through the empty gym. The reflection screamed silently. Daniel didn't see it. He'd already turned around, searching for someone, anyone. There was no one. Just a janitor mopping near the lockers, headphones on, unaware. When Daniel faced the mirror again, the screaming face was gone. That night, he couldn't sleep. He kept replaying it. The terror didn't look fake. It didn't look like his own fear projected back at him. It looked like someone else's last moment. He searched online for smart mirror glitches. Forums were full of complaints about delayed reflections, color distortions, ghosting artifacts. But buried in one thread was a comment from another gym member across town. Mirror showed a guy crying behind me. There was no one there. Mirror replayed her face hours later. The gym manager dismissed everything. Firmware bugs, cached images, optical illusions. Daniel tried to believe it. Then the third incident happened. The gym lights flickered during a storm. Power blinked. The mirrors went black, then rebooted. When Daniel's mirror lit up, his reflection wasn't there. Instead, a woman stood in its place. She looked about his age, wearing gym clothes that weren't from Iron Pulse brand. Her hair was soaked, clinging to her face. She was crying, whispering something desperately, pounding on the inside of the glass. Her hands smeared red streaks across the mirror surface. Daniel screamed and stumbled backward. The janitor heard that one. By the time he looked up, the mirror was normal again. Security footage showed Daniel yelling at his own reflection. Nothing else. The manager told him to take a break. Maybe stress. Maybe hallucinations. He offered free personal training sessions as an apology. Daniel never went back. 2 weeks later, Iron Pulse closed for renovations. A rumor spread quietly among staff. A woman had gone missing months earlier, last seen leaving the gym late at night. The case went cold. Her locker number was 42, the same locker Daniel had been using every morning. Police found nothing in the gym. No evidence. No body. Just hours of footage showing normal routines, except for a strange pattern. Several nights before she disappeared, the smart mirrors recorded glitches at 3:13 a.m. Static. Distorted reflections. Faces that weren't logged in the system. IT specialists said corrupted files can overlap video buffers. Old images can imprint onto new ones. They called it residual caching. But one technician quit after reviewing the logs. He said the mirrors weren't replaying old data. They were showing camera angles that didn't exist. Weeks passed. Daniel tried to forget everything. He joined another gym. One without smart mirrors. Just old glass and chipped paint. One night, he stayed late. Almost empty. Rain against the windows. He glanced into the mirror beside the dumbbells. For a moment, he saw himself. Then he saw her again, standing behind him. Silent. Pale. Mouth open in a scream no one could hear. Daniel ran. He never went back to any gym again. People told him it was trauma, anxiety, sleep deprivation, the brain playing tricks. But months later, a new member joined Iron Pulse after it reopened. A college student named Tyler. First week, early morning workout. Empty gym. Smart mirrors glowing softly. He paused mid-rep and stared at his reflection. His reflection looked terrified, not of anything behind him, of something inside the mirror. He told the manager. They checked the system logs again. That night, the technician reviewing footage noticed something new. At 5:42 a.m., the mirror didn't just show Tyler. It showed Daniel, standing behind him, mouth open, eyes wide, screaming silently. Because months earlier, Daniel had disappeared on his way home from work. His car found empty by the roadside. Phone left on the seat. No sign of him again. And every time a new member stands alone in front of Mirror 17, someone else's terror stares back. Not always the missing woman. Not always Daniel. Sometimes someone the viewer has never seen before. Sometimes someone who hasn't disappeared yet. So if you ever join a gym with smart mirrors, if your reflection looks scared when you're calm, if it keeps staring behind you, don't turn around, because whatever it sees might already be on its way to you. And before you leave this video, tell us in the comments, have you ever seen something in a mirror that shouldn't have been there? Because stories like Daniel's don't stay isolated for long, and the more we share them, the easier it becomes to see who might be next.